The winner here, of course, a trip to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Not a bad prize as we are underway in the NFC Championship game.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
Bringing them out is the #1 overall pick this year, Heisman Trophy winner at Alabama, Bryce Young.
And just in case you didn't know in the days leading up to the NFC title game, you definitely know now. No rookie quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl. But this is getting towards uncharted territory. This is a monster deal. If this offense believes in it, which I believe that it does, they could be the ones to break that streak. And having spent time around this team, I'm starting to believe they're going to get it done.
It's Young off play action. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Young.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a solid run down inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now here's Young. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensive. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time.
They'll be led out by someone who needs less introduction than any player in the league. A Super Bowl champion, the league's most valuable player for a second time, Patrick Mahomes.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mahomes now on first down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they snapped him for a minimal gain.
This is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Joey Bosa providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. It's Young on first down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. Will Anderson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Young on 3rd down. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Will Anderson.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2nd and a couple.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now it's Mahomes again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Joey Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
On play action, Young.
To the sideline and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Second down, Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fielded just inside the 30. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Packers get set to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Kamara up the middle. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Mahomes now to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Kamara will score. Touchdown, Packers.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Yeah, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Johnson jostles free.
And he returns this to the 22.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor? Is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell guys, dress for the weather, and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
They'll try to throw now. Young. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Young going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
2nd down and 6 now.
Young now.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
To the air once more, Young. And he's got it.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Look at this, a tight end carry. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 13-7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here in the... Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Young on 1st down. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now Young.
That one too wide and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
That is caught, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They go play action. Young.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Young will set to throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Now inside the 25.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him one, though. I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Noah Fant, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Young off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
taken at about the 16.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now it's Kamara, and clocked it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. On the counter, here's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And this is good for a 1st down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Mahomes.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you...
And they'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Patrick Ricard
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and it will bump the lead up to 26.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The play fake. Now Young.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. A 10th carry for Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Young on 3rd down. Open man right side is Kupp, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here is Young.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
It's Young off play action.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
4th down, Young.
Going underneath, he's got Hockenson.
And, oh, this is going to depend on forward progress. But they're saying no, he didn't get there. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Mahomes now to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kamara. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
13 yards, 1st down Packers.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the 2nd half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Green Bay Packers, they are again NFC champions.